show, we heard from Joe Flacco. Here's what he had to say about what he expects from training camp this year.
Well, as far as where I stand, and at least what I think is going to be going on. I mean, you could probably talk to Kevin and those guys more, but I don't think there's any expectation of exactly who's going to be the starting quarterback. So, I'm excited to get in that room and go show that I have, a lot of football ahead of me and kind of become part of the team and do my best to prove all those things, just like you always would when you kind of come into a new situation.
Let's welcome in Tom Withers, longtime Cleveland reporter. And Tom, everybody's excited about Flacco, and you hear it straight from his mouth. Wasn't promised anything. Sounds like it's certainly going to be a quarterback competition. We haven't had one of those in a while here.
Yeah, why didn't they do this a year ago? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. I think we all know why they didn't do it. But Joe Flacco has arrived. He's back. I can honestly say, Dave, that was the most fun I had over a month period in covering the Browns since '99. So welcome back, number 15. I think it's, I figured that they were going to add another veteran. We can talk about what we think they're going to do in the draft in terms of the quarterback. But, Flacco is obviously a proven commodity. He adds veteran leadership. He adds so much to that quarterback room. I would expect he and Kenny Pickett and whoever they take in the draft to all be competing for the job, but I would have to give Flacco I would have to consider him the front runner. I mean, this guy can still play at a pretty high level, despite being my age, and can still get things done. So I'm so glad that he's back, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, and again, it'll be fun, and let's hope it's truly a competition that I'm go out and play, and whomever plays the best, you put out there and you start that. I wish they would have done that a season ago, to be honest with you. I mean, we would have saved some headache.
It definitely would have. And I think it will be an open competition. I don't think first of all, I don't think he would sign here without some kind of guarantee that he'd be given a fair fight, if you will. So I think, between him and Pickett, obviously you got two guys that you can win with. And then both can serve as mentors to whether it's Shedeur Sanders or Jalen Milroe or Jackson Dart or however the quarterback situation aligns in the draft. And I do think they're going to take at least one quarterback. I would not be shocked if they don't take two quarterbacks, one as early as the second round and then one maybe in the middle rounds. They got to get this right. Joe Flacco's here for 1 year, so obviously that room's going to have some changeover once again. As I told you last time, I think I was on with you, Dave. I'm not selling Kenny Pickett short. I think it's a small enough sample size that we've seen from him and seen enough good things from him to think that with another coaching staff, with the confidence of knowing that he's going to get a legitimate shot to be the starter, that he could have an impactful time here in Cleveland. So I know a lot of people are obviously swayed by the fact that he played at Pittsburgh. He then played for the Steelers. And so I think a lot of people right away are like, we don't need a Steelers cast off. But I'm not going to sell Kenny Pickett short.